another comic book show video. And today, guys, I'll be watching a brand new TV show that's on DisneyPlus. It's been out for 2 weeks right now, and two new episodes. And the fourth episode just dropped on Wednesday. And I watched all the episodes just now, and I'm gonna give a big honest review for it, and it's called The Santa Clauses. So before I continue on, if you guys are just new to come to the comedy show, don't know exactly what I normally do. If you guys are just returning for all the new people, I just do reviews for for Netflix, DisneyPlus. When I go to movie theaters, sometimes I do trailer reactions, game reviews, unboxing videos, gaming videos, and sometimes I'll talk about videos about me, like when movies are coming out. So just stay tuned for those future videos because there's gonna be a lot more coming ahead of you guys. So, if you guys been wondering, I am a big Santa Claus fan. I've been watching all the movies since I was a kid. The first one always goes down to my heart. I love Tim Allen. He's a great actor. I haven't really seen most of his stuff, like most of his movies over the years. Like I only grown to watch, the Santa Claus because it's one of my favorite Christmas movies. And it's actually pretty great that he came back to do a series for Disney. Officially, a long time ago, they were planning on doing a fourth Santa Claus movie, but they turned that down. It's like, hey, I think it'd be better to do a TV series because we can stretch the story instead of switching it all into a film. Otherwise, it would be going all over the place, and it wouldn't make sense to the audience. So this is why Disney decided, I guess, or Tim Allen, I don't know who mentioned it, decided we'll just do a series because it's a lot more better to stretch out the story and stretch out the plot, and how Tim Allen will come back to become Santa Claus again. So for the 4 episodes I've watched, the 2 episodes he's been doing the Santa Claus since 29 years. It's been 29 years in the future, and he's still been doing it, and he has a new best friend named Noel, and he's just like a really bundle of full of jolly joy, and his wife his name is Betty. She's the lead elf in the North Pole, and she does mostly everything around the place. She helps Santa, basically tell the elves what to do, and she normally tells the elves what to do in order to succeed to get to make sure everyone on the planet gets the gift that they want. So she's kind of like the same role. She's kind of like the same role that Bernard did a long time ago when Tim Allen first became Santa Claus. But I did hear that the actor who originally played Bernard will be coming back for this show because we did see him in the first trailer. And when I officially watched the last episode, at the very end, there was a hand on Tim Allen's shoulder, or aka Scott Calvin, and I recognize the hand. I think it's Bernard. But let's do a little break. I don't want to make this too long of a video, but like I said, the first 2 episodes, basically he is losing he is losing magic because a lot of people around the world are losing faith in Christmas, and they don't have much Christmas spirit anymore. And now he was doing a couple houses, and then all of a sudden he was doing this one house, and he normally tickles his nose or grabs his bag, and he went to go see this one original girl in the. Remember that one little girl, Sarah, in the first movie? And then he went. Then he came back to her near the end of the movie, and she remembered to give him was it almond milk or something like that? And well, he apparently goes back to her in the second episode, and she's all grown up. She's an adult, and she doesn't remember him. She doesn't remember Santa Claus at all because she lost faith in Christmas until Scott decided to show her the true spirit of Christmas again by giving her a gift that she used to love when she was a kid, and then she started to realize that you are Santa. You are the Santa that I remember when I was a kid. So his job is trying to figure out why the Christmas magic is losing slowly losing on his body, and then he goes back to Betty in the North Pole, and she's trying to talk to Santa about why the Christmas spirit is going, and why everybody in the world doesn't believe in Christmas anymore or Santa anymore, because all the kids he used to give gifts to when he first started believing in it so much. When they started to grow up into adults, they don't believe anymore, and I guess when they have kids, they're probably telling all their kids that Santa doesn't exist, and that's probably why a lot of the Christmas spirit is not working. Because during the part of the second episode, when he's flying for the sky, the sleigh starts dropping down to the ground because it's losing the Christmas spirit, and he kind of lies to the lead elf a little bit when he returns, but then he tells the truth. And then there's this little. And then I think somewhat during the somewhat near the end of the second episode, in the third episode, the lead elf Betty, or it basically shows Scott, aka Santa, this little like orb that contains the balance of the Christmas spirit, Christmas magic, and or darkness or something like that. And there's a little darkness inside the little middle. If it goes completely dark, the loss of the Christmas spirit with everybody around the world will disappear, and all the North Pole will disappear, and all the elves will disappear. So, yeah, he doesn't want that. So basically, he had no choice to retire and give the mantle to somebody else. And so he had the candidate to ask Charlie, but Charlie stepped down, didn't want to take the family business, so he has no choice to find other candidates to take over the Santa Claus role. So we didn't see a lot of candidates, but the only candidate I saw him interviewing was Peyton Manning from was it the Green Bay Packers or something like that? So yeah, he had a football player asking him questions if he wanted to become Santa Claus, but once he left, he wouldn't remember anything what happened from the North Pole. And then he has this other dude. You guys know the actor who played in Harold and Kumar, who went to White Castle? It's that one dude that has the slight beard with the little goatee. I can't remember his name at the top of my head, but yeah, he's in the show. And he owns this company called Everything Now. He wants to make sure he wants to deliver like a whole bunch of packages and gifts to everyone around the world like as fast as they can. And once he got asked by the big man to be a candidate of being Santa Claus, he's actually the one that got officially chosen. And eventually in episode 4, he's trying to convince all the elves in the North Pole to have Christmas every day or every few weeks or something like that, and it's destroying Christmas. And most of the elves in the North Pole are disappearing or leaving, and the lead elf is telling him this stuff, and he doesn't believe that anything that she's been telling him is true. But once he saw the 2 elves disappear in the command center, he was like, okay, that's something new. And 2 elves just disappeared out of the blue. And so at that point, she was showing Santa that little orb thing, showing that if you continue to go this way, the Christmas spirit will disappear and everyone in the North Pole will disappear. It's like, well, we're not going to let that happen. We're going to try to make everything as possible as we possibly can. But she got fired during the process. Like, well, if you don't listen and do everything is going to, like, well, I want to make sure this doesn't happen. But then she tries to overthrow Santa's authority, but here's what happens. He actually fires her. So now she can't do anything in her power to save Christmas. So I think what she did, she went to this woman or witch or Christmas witch or in the forest. She's like a kind of like a witch or something. And once that character guy became Santa, the Santa outfit never actually came to his room. And apparently, when Betty went to this like Christmas witch in the woods of the North Pole, apparently the Santa coat and the uniform was at this witch's place. Like, kind of weird. It's like wait, and Betty was like, wait, what's the Santa coat doing here? It just appeared here on its own. And she's like, well, I think it should be safe here, but for now. And she wants to. Apparently, she said to the witch, I want to contact him." It's like, "Oh, so you want to contact Calvin?" It's like, "No, I want to contact him." So I'm thinking maybe she wanted to contact the old Saint Nicholas or somebody else. Now I think at the end of episode 4, I think when Scott Calvin went back to Chicago with Carol with Carol and his 2 kids, Buddy or Cal Claus, and his daughter. I forget his daughter's name at the moment, but basically they're slowly trying to live their lives as like humans, and his kids are going to school, and it's been I think it's been a couple of months already, and then once they're getting a feel of the real world, he's asking his family to start decorating the house to start their own little Christmas in Chicago, but all of a sudden Carol, his son, and his daughter froze in place, like I guess in time, or just frozen in particularly. They're not moving, and he's the only one that's moving. He's like, "Wait, hello guys, why aren't you guys moving? Hello?" And he's like, "Wait a minute," and then somebody puts a hand on his shoulder. It kind of looked like a little dark, glove or something. I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe it might be either another Santa Claus, or it might be Bernard. I'm thinking it might be Bernard, the last head elf that used to help him back then when he first became Santa Claus. This show is getting really good. I love how this show is progressing. I really like it. So I'm just gonna give the rating for all 4 episodes I watched. I'm not gonna. Maybe I should just go one by one, or should I just give them all by the same rating? Actually, no, I really probably wouldn't do that. So for the first episode, I'm probably just gonna give it a spawn I'll give it like a 3 point. No. Yeah, I'll give it a 3.9 out of 5. No, I'll give it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for the second one. I'll give it a 3.8 out of 5 for the third, and maybe for the fourth, I'll probably give it a. I'll give it a I think we'll just give it a 4.2 out of 5. So that's my review for all 4 episodes of the Santa Clauses, and if you guys really like what I gave you guys today, and if you guys like all the information, what I liked, how I all like about the Santa Claus movies, and how I really like the show. And if you guys want to continue down this road with my adventure of the Santa Claus show, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button if you guys really like this video, and hit the comments down below. Let you guys know what you guys think about this show. I really like it. And yeah, so every Wednesday is a new episode. I don't know exactly how many episodes there's going to be. If I do find out a little bit later, I'll put it on the screen right here, so I can tell you guys how many episodes there is. That's going to be in total. And for you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll get you guys in the next one. So, peace out.